Okay, team, welcome in for Sunday, December 8th, SUNS messages. For the decks that have Sun cards, I like to shuffle the cards and then look for the Sun card and look for what cards are around it and like that take that as my Sunday reading. I try to do this all day. It's like almost 8 p.m. now. I just slept all day. And then I tried to do a video, like a more interactive video where like you saw me pulling the cards. And I didn't have my audio hooked up properly. So anyway, we're just gonna do it like this. So around, like I slept all day and I was mean to myself about it. I thought I was fucking up. I thought this wasn't what I should be doing. I should like be doing what I want to be doing. And like believe that what you're doing is appropriate, right? The call to do whatever you did today was appropriate. That is the breakthrough, but that's also the womb space we're in, like to be that way. A lot of messages that have been coming out lately have been that the way through is with play. Play is going to connect us to the insights and the energy that we need to move forward. And so what came through for me today is it's hard to play when you are hungry or sleepy, right? Like you don't expect a toddler to play well if their physical needs are not met, because they're going to be grumpy. And it's just the same with us, right? So if you're belittling play or if you're thinking it's childish, recenter around those childish needs. Like, don't expect yourself to play or be exuberant, or be shining or be like really optimistic if you're starving or if you're exhausted. Okay, so I just slept and ate all day. Hopefully you did the same thing. Hopefully you did it with a better mindset and you weren't as mean to yourself. But here we are. This card is about external expansion, extroverted, and this card is about connections, internal, otherworldly, messages, the divine. This card, Deer Mouse, would more tenderness help? Nesting. This card talks about if you wouldn't say it to this cute little deer mouse, don't say it to you. Don't be mean. Just rest. As these lights and these connections are happening internally, they also are happening with rest, right? We can't push through to get a message. We have to rest and be still and be kind of in a happier mood. Maybe not happier mood, but like a brighter space to get the bright messages, right? So just rest. Oh my God, do whatever you did today and be happy about it, hopefully. And then the other card that came up was Prairie Smoke. What reminds me I'm free, liberate. Honestly, napping. Having baths, cooking in a messy kitchen, these are all things that make me feel like peak freedom. Okay, so if you find freedom in like, screw the world, I'm having a nap all day, do that. That's lovely. What happened over here is that I had taken out the three cards, the sun and the card that either side of it, and then the cards either side of those just kind of seems really thematic. And so I want to talk about it. So this sun card says healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. Something else that has been coming up for me lately is the idea of like phoenix energy, like you have to burn down to be reborn, and how I feel like a lot of us are claiming that we have burned. There is no more burning. We're amongst the ashes, which are fertile for the new cycle. Here we are, little baby phoenix, learning how to play, eat, connect, learning. Like this is what we're learning. We're in the new cycle, we're in the new phase. Believe that it's for you, believe that it's there, and we're growing in it. So this says healing energy, which like triggered that thought for me, the idea that I'm not healing, I'm healed. Sure, you might have a house plant that's like established, it's still going to grow new leaves. Old leaves are going to fall off. That doesn't mean the plant is in waiting mode and it's not a real plant yet. It's fine. And it's fine to change and develop and grow and learn as an established, as a healed person. But I'm trying to move myself and all of us out of the idea that I'm broken and I need to be healed. There's something wrong with me that needs healing and balancing, right? And so maybe healing energy, like maybe we're healers And our healing energy comes out when we are happy, comfortable, and joyful. And maybe that's only possible if we're really well rested and we're trusting our body more than the mind. Yeah? Like, just trust where you're at. These cards being reversed make me think it's not a time for that. It's not a time for new beginnings and expansion, and it's not a time for planning, setting intentions, and optimism, because we've done that. Like, we're in the new space. There's no more planning for when we walk through that threshold, when we are the new self, when we are the baby phoenix. We're there. So maybe part of the like optimism and the comfort and the joy can be knowing that we are there, right? And then this is going to turn into trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. This speaks about your formative experiences, like building you into the person that you are. And then this one is maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. So we're in the new space. Sure, we have all of our history and our baggage, but it was appropriate. We need it to be where we are now. That doesn't mean it needs healing and blah, 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 blah. Be comfortable in your space in order to like produce that healing energy that we can then use like to help collective. Yeah. One thing I like to do with my oracle cards is to pull a card for what it is and what it isn't. So this was actually upside down. So I got what it isn't, inspiration, which is like breathing in blue light of the divine and like creating the bubble around you and knowing you can move through anything, and the idea that it's okay to be bad about it. We're not moving through a threshold. That's really hard. We're not moving into a space where it's like, oh, I kind of suck at this, and oops, I'm fucking up. Like, quit bringing this energy into it. It's not that, okay? Like, we're not this shitty little fuck up that has to learn. We're divine. We're golden. Everybody loves us. The messages that came through when I originally did this video was we're cared for, we're supported. Everybody, all of my spirit team, and thus like the spirit and the guides that came through for that message, if you're still here and listening, for you as well, is that like whatever you did today, everybody cheered about that. Did you sleep all day? All of your guides came by and just went, oh, what a sleeping angel. Like, everyone is just thrilled with where you are and what you're doing. So what it is beginnings. Something new is coming. Ask Shamael to like help you release the blockages and like allow the newness to fruit. And this is a timing card. I'll tell you when you're older. This speaks to like, you know, when you're talking to a kid and they ask you a question, you're like, I'll explain it when you're older. With the hope that by the time they get old enough to actually need an answer to that question, they have one because of the lived experience they've had. Yeah? So let me see if I can pull up this card. Shamael. The Divine Guide gives us beginnings. Extraordinary new opportunities are drawing toward you. So new opportunities, not like we're becoming a new person, like a new, better developed person. We are that person. We've been through the ashes, and now so this goes on to say, before this fruitfully occurs, it may be appropriate for you to release old projects, old patterns of behavior, old ideas, or old acquaintances. See the new as a time to be met by the sun of the source with renewed vigor and well-being, just as you greet the new dawn, the new day, with love, hope, and joy. Okay? Wow, can't make that. I guess I do have a sun card in this deck. Let's look at it. Walking into the sunset on the beach. Lovely. Okay, so if you particularly are hurting and you're feeling a lot of anxiety about the day you had or the new beginning, or is it really for me? Is it really true? All that kind of stuff. Look in Let's connect with Shemale, okay? Okay. Well, I think that's the reading I had, team. Sorry it's so choppy with the like movable Snapchat phone. Attempt 2. Still got it out for you. For me. Okay? Okay. Okay, bye.